Welcome to MSCRMBlogger. Today I'm going to show you how to run an advanced find, export a dynamic worksheet, and then edit the worksheet's query in Excel to include additional information utilizing our understanding of the CRM database schema. So first I'm going to click on Advanced Find. And then I can go ahead and I can leave it on cases, and I'm going to just go with any cases that I've ever done. I can click Find. Okay, so we can click on this Export to Excel button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to select Dynamic Worksheet. Now I can edit which columns I want to appear right here. And Microsoft has offered us an easy way to edit the columns that are available to the system or to the user. So if we wanted to add, let's say, the customer account, and we'll click OK, and then I'll go ahead and I'll also add contact, customer contact. Click OK, and let's go ahead and click Export. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to save this as an XLS file instead of an XML spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and save it as an XLSX, and I can just save this as cases. And we'll go ahead, enable this content. And it will refresh the data. So these are all the cases I've ever worked on. Most of them are test cases. And we can go ahead and we can view the query. So I can click Connections, Properties, Definition, and here's the query. So we can see what queries that it's selecting, right? And we can put it in Notepad so that we can edit it. Okay, so I'm just going to paste it in here. Now the first thing you're going to notice is that it has an actual specific row count. I would suggest changing this to 100% to make sure that you get all of the data available. You'll also notice that when you get down here for your from, that you have filtered incident, left outer join, filtered incident, and it keeps going for what it's joining is a filtered incident. So we're going to just edit this in a couple of places. That way we can easily find the table names that we have. And you'll notice that there are multiple tables here. So we have filtered contact, filtered account, and filtered incident. Filtered incident is our base table, and then we have filtered contact and filtered account. Now we can also do another join. So we can add a new line here, and we can say left outer join, filtered account as contact account on contact.account ID. And this is going to be, we should copy this from whatever table it is. So this is our filtered contact. So we're going to copy it here. Dot account ID equals, and then contact account dot account ID. Okay, so now we've added to the where condition, and now we can find where we have the account name. So here you'll see that we have the account name, incident customer ID account ID.name, and we can just do an is null put a comma at the end of it to say that we want the contact account dot name. And what this will do is this will give us the account name regardless of whether or not the case is linked to an individual or the account. So we don't need the last name anymore. We only added that so that it would automatically add the contact into the query for us. And let's say we want the account ID as well. So if we want the account ID, we can say is null incident customer ID account ID dot account ID comma space contact account dot account ID. And I'm just going to call this good. And we can say that it's the account good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this entire query back into here and paste it back into Excel. We're just going to click OK, and oh, must have missed something. So we'll click properties again. Oh, left off a parentheses at the beginning here. So we're just going to copy this entire thing, go back, connections, properties, definition, click in here, paste it. Oh, still have something wrong. So since I don't seem to be able to get this going, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to remote into a server and we can look at it. So we can actually paste this entire query inside SQL Management Studio. Now, we're probably not going to get any results when we run this. And so this tells us that we still have a syntax error in our incident 0. So if we start at the beginning, notice that I set the percentage here. So we obviously need the word %. And I can execute that again. And you can see that it shows no data. Now that's completely normal when you're running this in SQL Management Studio, unless you're running it as an existing CRM user or a person that has a CRM account. So we're going to go ahead and copy this right back on over to our Excel query. Click OK, click Close, and you will notice that now we have a couple of things. So it obviously didn't change the last name to good. And we can look up what goods these are in here. There's a lot of different ways we can do that. So let's go ahead and make sure what columns we have in here. So one of them is the incident ID and one of them is the account ID. So we can delete the incident ID. That way we can know which one we're dealing with. And now we have the account good. So we can rename that field to be account good. And that is how you extend a worksheet. So we went from advanced find to Excel to editing the query, and we showed how to run the query inside SQL Management Studio so that you can verify that it works, and then running the same query back in Excel, which you can disseminate to your users, and they can update and get the data themselves, as long as they have access to that information inside CRM. If they don't have access to it, then they will not be able to get to that information, and they won't be able to view the data.